I'm going to give you a quick demo of how to create a feed-only PMax campaign within Google Ads today. But before I do that, if you have been running a PMax campaign for a while, I would like for you to log into your account, go to the campaign section and go to channel performance under insights and report, and take a look at the breakdown of how these different channels are performing in your specific situation in terms of their cost, conversion value, and the important metrics. So here, for example, you can set the time frame for the last 60 days or so, or however long the campaign has been running for. In this case, a few months. And if I take a look at this campaign with diffuser, in the case of Warda, we see the cost is the cost associated with this campaign is 12.1k, and the total conversion value is 35.9k. Of this total conversion value, we see 32.8k has been driven by Google search. This also includes Google shopping at the cost of 10.03k. So we can really get a sense of which specific channels are really performing well in this specific case. YouTube is not really performing, Google search partners are not performing, and display network is really definitely struggling, and in terms of ROAS, the Discover as well, not really a good option. So if this is the case, you want to route the budget and traffic over to the platform with the utmost potential for your business, and you want to cut down on the channels or inventories that are just wasting your marketing dollars, right? So let's go to create campaign and click on sales as your campaign objective, and down here your conversion goal, if you have one set up, is going to be selected by default. Click on it, and here you have to choose Performance Max, of course. Here, let's say we are going to be creating a new one, and this is going to be a test one. And for the merchant center, you have to choose your merchant center where your products live, your product feed lives, and then hit continue. I would suggest setting it to maximize conversions initially. If it's a new campaign, after a while, once you get some signals, maybe up to 50 conversions, you can switch it to the maximize conversion value, and you can set the target ROAS as well. But initially, this is recommended to go for maximize conversions. Customer acquisition, customer retention, you can leave them as they are, not really necessary. And for the location, let's say it's the US, and make sure to include this option, not this one. People in or regularly in your include locations, and then of course it's no, and press next. Now in here, it's gonna take you to the ad group section. You can name it however you want to name it, and for the product list, you can either choose a fetch all product, or you can manually choose the ones that you want to choose for this campaign in terms of their, let's say, item ID, or you have these other options of category as well. So you can choose these different categories if they are showing. If you have website structure where different products have been categorized to different categories, so you can choose by category or by brand, item ID, or any other condition, or you have custom labels, you can do that as well. In this case, you want to select all products and proceed. And for the business name, of course, you have to put in the business name and the logo. And now here, this is the part that we want to get rid of, right? We want to exclude, or want to keep all these descriptions, headlines, and site links, and images and video columns blank, right? Because it's feed only. If you were adding a bunch of, let's say, headlines, it's going to be showing the ad to users on Google search, which we don't want. We only want Google shopping users. And again, headlines are really not needed in the case of feed only campaign, and the rest of these creatives, right? Google's definitely going to be giving you these prompts to add these things, but tactically, strategically, you're doing this deliberately, and you don't want to listen to Google's recommendation to include these, right? So you want to keep them plain. Once you create a campaign, these are auto-filled, so you can remove them one by one, but it's a long process, and there's a really smart way to do this, right? And that is going to show you, in most cases, going to show you this clear all option somewhere down here, but in this case, you're not seeing that. So if you don't see that option, what you're going to have to do is reload the URL, just refresh the page, right? The changes that you have done so far are auto saved. You don't have to worry about anything, right? So you just have to reload the page and scroll down, and this time around you're seeing this clear all options here. You just have to click on clear all and confirm, and boom, you see all the fields have been cleared, and there are no descriptions, no headlines, no site links, no videos, no images, and nothing, right? Just the product feed that is connected to your PMax campaign. The reason why you don't want to just set up a standard shopping campaign, because you can say, okay, in the case of standard shopping campaign as well, you just mapping your feed to the shopping campaign, and the rest of the process is the same, right? But no, in the case of Performance Max campaign, of course, Google's targeting is more advanced, right? You are making the most of the benefits or the advantages of the Performance Max campaign, at the same time ensuring that your budget isn't spent on channels that aren't really moving the needle on sales and conversion, right? Ensuring that Google's best machine learning and algorithms are in place to play to your advantage, reaching out to really warm audiences and improving your chances of success in simple terms, right? So that's why you want to go for a Feed-Only PMax campaign and not just a standard shopping campaign, to ensure that you are not allowing the system to blindly spend your money on channels that don't work, right? Okay, so clear it again, and this time we're gonna hit next. You can include all those search terms and themes in here, but initially, even if you don't add them, you can just see as to how it's performing. Maybe you can wait for a few days and see if you're getting any conversion signals, or you can you can pick your most relevant term search themes in here, or add your audience signals as well. You can do that, or you can just keep these blank as well initially and hit next. Set the budget to whatever suits you, and next. Everything is okay, and I think I can now publish this campaign. I already have a Feed-Only campaign up and running, so I'm not going to publish this, but in your case, this is pretty much the process. If you come this far, you may look into a few other things, but otherwise that's fine. So for example, once you hit this publish, you can go back to the campaign, go to the settings, and maybe add that tracking parameter URL, and maybe if you have a partner network option in the settings turned on, you can turn that off. The rest is pretty much as it is, and you can keep it running for a while. Take a look at the performance and then decide for yourself whether to keep it running or to pause it, or to maybe scale it. I hope this video was helpful. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, by all means do subscribe to the channel, and if you have any video suggestions, feel free to put those in the comment section, and I will try to cover them in my future videos. Thank you very much for your time. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.